What's up, guys? 321 here. Welcome you to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Probably the last video I'm getting out before New Year's, because I failed at my mission of trying to upload everything before 2019. So, hey, Happy New Year's Eve, everybody, if I got this out on time. I'm currently working on my best of 2019 video, so yeah, that's going to be, well, 2018 video, so that's actually going to be nice. But here we are in Disney Town. So, Disney Town, I went around and collected all the prize pods and collected all the drops here so I can collect every single piece of, so I can make every single ice cream. And once you do that, you'll get a new Keyblade called Sweet Stack, which is literally just a Keyblade that makes you hungry for ice cream. God, I'm mad that got out. But now we're here for Rumble Racing. This whole episode is going to be based on minigames. We got this episode as post-commentary and the next episode as post-commentary. So here we go, Rumble Racing. We already know how to play triangle for barriers, circle for attack, square for braking, and X for accelerate. We all know how this works. There's 5 laps you need to do in Disney Town. You go with what was it, like 6 people you play with? No, 5 people you play with. I'm going off of what I know from the Mirage Arena. But yeah. I'm only going to show about like the first lap of a race and then just cut around in between the races, because usually these races take about like 4 to 5 minutes maybe. Well, this one took 4 minutes. I skipped past the first one because we already saw it like later on as a requirement to completing Disney Town. I'm saying a lot. Let's try not to say a lot. In my opinion on Disney Town is that it's like a bootleg Mario Kart, you know? Like one of those bootleg Mario Karts you find on the website, like Y8 or something like that. You race online, or you just race on the internet, on the web page, and then you're just done. There's no items except for the shield that we saw earlier that protects you from every attack, and it actually attacks everything that it comes into contact with you. It also blocks every projectile that's in your way. So like every obstacle that's in your way, I mean projectile, wow. It blocks every obstacle in your way, so like if you get into Pete's mud pile or whatever these enemies do. Because Pete is not the only one who actually drops those mud piles. There's also the Unverse that drops those little piles that blind you and stuff. It protects you from just obstacles from the course as well as tornadoes. Now we're on to this course. I didn't read what it was. Screw you, Pete. Screw you, Unversed. Screw you, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The red one's Huey, the blue one's Dewey, and the green one's Louie. I gotta remember that. How dare you make triplets with similar names? Why can't it just be something like Zack and Cody and some random name? Okay, that's just a mess right there. This course is not that difficult either. It's just these courses are actually really easy except for the last one, because these shortcuts you take usually just help you catch up with the computers, because computers don't really take the shortcuts that much in this unless you knock them into it, or if they're in like last place or something. But anyways, get up here for the shield, and then you're just good for the whole entire rest of the lap. There's also a trick I learned. There's also a trick I performed right here when I took that shortcut. Because right now I'm not taking the shortcut, but if you did take the shortcut, you can just move over to the right a bit. So you can take that shield that's right there and just win. You just win. This one took 5 minutes, and not really happy about that, because the next part right here, the next course we're taking is something that's a little bit more challenging. Castle Circuit. So, I read the name this time, don't worry. I have the video like playing right in front of me, so if anything needs to be cut out when I'm like dead quiet, then you know why. Because I don't have to make sure to commentate over everything. But hey, you guys recognize this place? This place is Disney Castle off of Kingdom Hearts 2. bringing back some memories, huh? Didn't even notice that. My first Kingdom Hearts game was Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't even realize that this was actually based off of the world that Kingdom Hearts 2 provided for Disney Castle. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now because I just finished recording the last part of Birth by Sleep, so I'm just really excited to go to the store right now so I can actually get Dream Drop Distance. So, in this track, there are 3 different courses you can take. This one that just went on right now, which is the longest route, and it's kind of impossible for you to catch up to anybody because you're taking the little long way. You're taking the 5 milliliter way, millimeter, whatever. I said milliliter. It weighs 5 milliliters. That's a good thing. There's really not that much for me to show off right here because it's actually good. This shortcut right here, it's not a shortcut. This way right here, this pathway right here, is only good for like keeping your place or maybe just going down like one place. You can't really catch up with anybody right here, and yeah, I try my best not to go through those shortcuts. Here's another pathway at the start. If you make it through there, it's actually like a shorter way into the basement area where the garage is, where all the gummy ships are made. Yeah, here's another. I'm stuttering a lot. I'm sorry, but like this is just. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm doing this first take, so you can hear all my mistakes. This pathway right here is just a medium route. You don't really get any speed boost or anything. You don't really do anything that well. Like this pathway, not good for making it go quicker, because literally the person behind me who took the wrong way almost caught up to me. If I didn't have that shield, he would have passed me. How does the person who take the long route go faster than me? And here's the short route, which is the most troubling one, because if you fail, you go right into the bottom pathway, which makes me in 6th place. I fall down here and then I just lose. I literally just lose. Yeah, I'm hitting my desk out of frustration because it was so hard for me to do this. It took me a while because I wanted to go through the secret pathway, but now I know better. Now I know not to take the shortcut. God! Okay, yeah. Gotta use your brains. But if you do want to know where that shortcut leads to, I think I actually did put a clip in here that leads you to Ventus' playthrough, where I did this for the Mirage Arena, which is the fastest route. You take the boost right through here, do a nice little U-turn, you get this Omega Drive boost. Go through all these boost rings right here, and you go super fast. If I was any better at the game, if I took the shortcuts every lap, I probably would have lapped that guy that was right back there. But anyways, we're done with Disney Castle. We're done with Rumble Racing forever. So yeah, be glad, because once you've done all the Rumble races, you get Victory Line, a Keyblade that's good for all that kind of stuff. I didn't read what the Keyblade gives. Victory Line, a Keyblade with above average reach that makes it easier to land critical hits. It's a good Keyblade once you actually get it, because I recommend you to actually do all the Rumble races before you leave Disney Town. Which should have been like the first thing I thought to mind, but I thought, hey, let's do all the mini games at the end of the video. And speaking about video games, mini games, I can't talk. Speaking about mini games, we're on to the Fruit Ball. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this mini game at all. Fruit Ball. We already saw everything, so I'm just going to show like a few seconds, maybe about like a minute of the match, and then we just go and skip around, because the Bruisers, pretty easy. They're not that difficult. They're just your first standard type of guys. I actually didn't lose to this on my first take, so yay for me. Yeah, simple and easy. Move on to Chip and Dale. Actually, I want to go back to saying Fruit Ball. If you know the controls, as usual, you just press triangle to bump, square to curve, X to shoot. You know that, and then what else? When you bump up, you press triangle again to actually aim at the opponents. You bump up, you press square to curve the shot in the air, or you can just bump up and press X to go straight for the goal or for the back. You can actually aim the shot when you do the curve shots, which I did not know until later. And then here I go, because since I have double flight with Aqua, this is actually much easier since I can just jump up higher to get all the fruit that's in the air. The only fruit that has like special abilities are the grapes and banana. The little yellow round ball that looks like a freaking floaty. Those split up the bananas once you hit it towards the opponents, and then the grapes, they split up into like multiple parts. And it's actually good to hit the grapes on their side, because when it splits apart, you can get like multiple points on their score. This was actually pretty annoying for me because all you hear is Dale setting up Chip, like, Chipper, there you go! Chipper, there you go! Freaking. And then just near the end of the mini game, I just get so upset where I just start bullying them. Like, you probably can't really hear it. Where you're not. Here comes the acorn shot. You probably can't hear it, but I'm hitting Chip and Dale every time. And now we move on to Captain Justice, which is a troll. He's not really that challenging because in this match, the banana balls just show up a lot during this. So if you just hit it during his side once, you're basically just there for the win. He doesn't really do that much once the what are those? I forgot what it's called. The nets. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Well, I can't think. He doesn't really do that much when the nets show up, but you should always be cautious around him. During the start of the match, you should be cautious because every time you do a bump shot, he will literally go and dive for the shot so he can get it out the net. But anyways, we're done with that and we obtain Chaos Snake, which is a good shot lock. It's just like Flame Salvo, but with lots of Confusion Snakes. It's so good. It's probably like the fastest shot lock out there. But now we move on to Ventus, who is also on the thumbnail because we're going to be doing lots of Ventus stuff throughout the next episode. So, Ice Cream Beat. We already know what this is. I'm only going to show the master mode for these because I wanted to show how difficult this is. This minigame is amazing.
Whack-a-Rooney! Get ready! Now! Follow the beat! Nice! Now we're talking! 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 Whack-a-Rooney! Get ready! Whoa! You can do it! Nice! Now we're talking! 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 Whack-a-Rooney! Here we go! Great! Follow the beat! Wackaroonie!
And now we are done. With all the minigames in the game, we're done. And now we have unlocked Frozen Fortune. Frozen Fortune gets activated from anything that's sweet related. So, the only way to activate Frozen Fortune is to get all the ice cream out there. So, hope you're ready for prize pods or anything. But anyways, before we leave off this video, I do want to go off with the last Unversed mission here. These are floating floras, the enemies that I really hate in this game. So, the way to win this mission is to keep them in the air and collect the points they drop when you hit them in the air. And the best score and the best method for this is to actually use any command style that's actually fast. So something like Rhythm Mixer, or what is it? I forgot. It was like Ventus's first thing. I forgot in the middle of recording. But yeah, just any fast command styles out there should really help out. Use your Cyclone as well. It's just the enemy is like really fast, so like moves that can be like wind related or just like lightning related should really help out as well. And I believe the score you really need to ace this, well, get a 3-star, is actually 350, maybe 360. I don't know. But anyways, 3-star the rank, Savage Slayer, and we get him for our command. So Illusion F, Illusion Flora, and now that wraps up for all the minigames. Next time on Kingdom Hearts Birthright Sleep, we'll be going through the Mirage Arena. All of the Mirage Arena. Peace out, my gamers!